boom, and we're live. And it's AtlanticScrum and Hookup and Yarrow and Sam Pretty and John and David and Sam are in the house. Let's go and have a switch to the desktop. Shall we not see any other MOOC students in here? Ah, but Michelle's here. Yes, Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Awesome. Great to have you with us. So let's go to here and get some reporting in. Yarrow, how are things going with you?
Good. I have set up the structure for the Getting Started document for Agile Ventures.
Excellent.
I will put it out on website 1 in about an hour, and then you can join and collaborate at the... Collaborate, basically.
Good stuff. Did you get some input from David or other people that you wanted to get?
No, unfortunately not. But, I mean, that's okay because...
yeah, we'll get it for you. We'll make sure you get feedback. Yeah.
Although I did pair with Nikita, which is good, and I think he's resubmitting his pull request.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, cool. So you're not blocked on anything, and yeah, I guess you're going to continue working on the...
Yeah, no blockages.
Yeah. Okay.
And what feedback are you talking about?
Pardon?
What feedback are you talking about?
Somebody, I think Yarrow is talking about, he wants to create sort of like an onboarding document for people who start, you know, like what the expectations are about them if they're going to start to work on the Website 1 project. And I think in the earlier Scrum, he was saying, oh, I was hoping to chat to David about it. I think David's been pairing with Michelle most of today, so he didn't get that chance. But Yarrow will post the document soon, and you know, we can all give him feedback. I'm sure that will be, you know, rocking and rolling. But yeah, let's go on to Sam Pretty. How are things with you?
Nothing to report actually. I mean, the last time I paired was yesterday when like I helped Nikita with some submitting his first pull request and all that. So that's all. I don't know if I have any plans after this. I'll just probably like watch over some pairing sessions if there are any.
Sure.
Like in the background, but I can't really actively participate. So that's all.
No. Okay. Thanks. Let's go on to David. David, how are things with you?
Okay, thanks. Yeah, Michelle and I have been working on local support, as you said.
Yeah.
We've been implementing the editing the volunteer opportunity feature. And the first user that will get that privilege is the administrator.
Excellent.
So we just ran into some difficulties with my Vagrant, but it seems to be fixed again. So yeah, and then my keyboard broke. And I had to log out of the Hangout and come back in again, and the keyboard was fine again. So
all right.
Serious blocks, both gone. So,
okay, good show. Yeah, then we're planning to do some more pairing. Great.
Everybody's making backups, but how many people have a backup keyboard?
Have a backup what? Sorry, Yara?
A backup keyboard.
A backup keyboard.
I have like a 3 keyboards and mouse at my home, like in packets, never really opened.
Alright.
I usually type very furiously on my keyboard, so they have a high chance of the keys coming out.
We have a cupboard full of them here at Makers. It's anyhow, so maybe I'll check in there with Michelle. How are things been going pairing with David?
Oh, very good. I can understand what he say in English. I mean, maybe I cannot understand the concept because I understand English. That's already something.
Sure, great.
And yes, I have not worked very much. Mostly David worked, but that's also a good thing.
Great. Oh well, you know, great to have you involved. Absolutely fantastic. Any questions at all about what's going on? No. Okay. Let's go on to John. John Engelbert, how are things going with you?
Hi, Sam. Well, if you take a look at my screen there, you'll see that I added padding to the tables.
Oh, cool.
So, a little bit of success there.
Awesome.
And I was able to follow the example that Yarrow had in the for doing the links to get the editing in the fields to show up in line. So yeah, that was I followed from the Hangouts URL link.
Yeah, advanced. Great stuff.
One thing I am having trouble with is processing the dates, the date and time, or the date time. I'm not handling that correctly, so that's something I could use some help with later.
Okay. Yeah, somebody or Yarrow might be able to help you out there.
And also with some of the testing, I've written some tests, got some to pass, but I'm still not very.
Sure.
I could use some help there too.
All right. And you're available for working on that over the next couple of hours or so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool beans. All right. Great. I think that leaves me. I was pairing with some Maker students. We managed to get a pull request into for the Access Paranoid gem is in, so that we on local support, so that we can in principle delete those things, and it's now passed. Okay, we haven't got a user interface component in that. I was hoping to do some more pairing on that this afternoon. We'll see. Yeah, so that's very pleasing. So I've got that done. I did post that hangout.
What gem is that, Sam, again?
The Acts as Paranoid gem, which is this one here, basically means that we will be able to expose, the ability to the client to delete the charities in the database, but they'll be able to undo it. If they accidentally delete the wrong thing or what have you, they'll be able to undo the process. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, right now. So yeah, hopefully I'll do some more pairing on local support. I've got to go into a coaches meeting here at Makers. As I mentioned, we're also talking about a special deal for Agile Ventures people, so that they could get access to the Makers kind of curriculum in exchange for doing work and helping setting up Makers pairing communities in different parts of the world, which would actually involve meeting with other coders face to face and so on. But maybe more details on that later. That probably wouldn't start until September after the break. But I'll give you more information on that as we get out. I think that's quite exciting. They've got some really fantastic materials for learning about Rails and RSpec and Sinatra and so on. And that I've been working through, and I'd love for all of you guys to have access to those too.
Anyway, Sam, do you think Access Paranoid is a good option for website 1 for the documents and projects?
Yeah, I mean, I used Access Paranoid a lot when I was originally coding in Rails, on Rails 1 and Rails 0.8 and Rails 2 and so on. I think it's yeah. I mean, if we look at the, yeah, certainly. I can't. I think it's gone through various series of changes since it's originally been developed. I would say, it makes. I mean, I think it's sort of in an older, stable state. I don't think there's been much activity. I mean, it's a pretty simple thing, but basically you have a flag on the database that you switch instead of that. But yeah, I mean, give it a try. And
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I think generally from an HCI point of view, being able to provide an undo is much better than providing confirmation dialogues and then permanently destroying anything. Anyhow, cool. Okay, so yeah, any other comments, anything else we need to discuss as a group? I need to send out an email to let all the MOOC students know that they've got this optional assignment. We'll see if I wish I'd been able to do that last night, but I hadn't got final approval from Armando, but I do now. So anyway, better late than never. So I guess, I'm not normally available over the weekend. I hope people will, be around running scrums over the weekend. There may be other MOOC students coming in. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, great to have Michelle and of course John here from the MOOC, Nikita this morning and so on. Yeah. Any other business from anyone? If not, I'll stop.